Huff, what was it like to be out there for your first regular season game? And then if you could just take us through that fumble, the forced fumble. Sean's called you a first responder when it comes to those types of plays. What's the mentality in that?
Man, first and foremost, man, I'm just blessed to be here. This was an incredible opportunity at a new team for me, just to be here, part of a great organization. The fans really brought it today. It was kind of, I got used to it. It was a little loud. I was trying to get the calls out there, but just during that play, I just whatever they asked me to do, just be in there, play the game. The game's violent, and I'm not trying to hurt nobody. I'm just trying to go in there and try to get a guy down and get the ball out. And I think my arm, I really didn't even try to see the ball. The ball just ended up coming out just because I tried to stick my nose in there.
Talanoa, I see the Bo Nix shirt right there. Obviously not his best day in general. As a young guy, how do you guys kind of have his back? What's the messaging, to him right now after performance or 3 turnovers, what have you?
It's a team sport too, so that's the cool thing. Regardless of the outcome, whether it's he throws interceptions, we got to do our part defensively. We got to step up too. But I got a lot of confidence. I want to be wearing the shirt if I didn't have confidence in my guy. He's a devout Christian man that just goes out there and leads us. And so, regardless of what kind of day he has, I know I got his back and he got mine. And so I'm just excited to go out there and this debrief is exactly what we need. At first game one, you have no idea what the other team's doing. You have no idea what Cam Ward's going to bring to the table, what Bo's going to bring to the table, and that's the fun thing about it. It's a chess match. And so we went out there and we got to compete, and regardless of the situations, you got to be able to handle adversity. You got to step up when they ask you to step up and play good football.
Talanoa, right here, an impressive game by the defense. Is this what you envisioned of this defense when you decided to sign here a couple of months ago?
Most definitely. Man, our front seven is just – and I can't get credit because our back end is good too. Don't get me wrong, we got defense player of the year back there too, and some good dogs. But man, that front seven, they really got after him today. So I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Talanoa, when you're going through camp with Brandon, I mean, you talked about being comfortable with him and feeling like you played together for a while. But how much do you not know? How much do you feel like maybe you do know about just the way you're going to play together once it's a real game situation? You're playing, a full game together.
Mm-hmm. The cool thing is about us is that, we talk every day, and it's, I've been part of teams that, like some safeties, you don't get to interact. You don't act like you're, not in a bad way, but for me, it just seems like he's been a brother and I've just got here, and it's like we play that way. We're out there and we're trying to just play together, play fast, and anything that's, like I would love to say this. A lot of people don't get to, so I'm going to give him his flowers. Nobody knows he's the first person in every single day. And a lot of people are the first people, but when I tell you he's 4 a.m. first person, he's swimming before he gets to the facility. This is during training camp, like a guy that goes above and beyond. And I would love to give him his flowers because I don't think a lot of people, nobody sees that kind of stuff, right? And so, he's teaching me, what work ethic really looks like. And a guy that just runs around, he can freaking run a marathon. I think anybody on the team knows he just runs for fun. And you're just like, dude, just relax and chill. But that's a testament to the character that he has and a guy that I got to trust when I'm out there, and he trusts me too. So,
Talanoa, obviously you want an offense to go 90 yards, but when you have a short field and, they could even be in field goal range, what's that challenge like? And do you love the challenge of, not giving them any points?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I've only been part of one team, one game that gave up 0 points. But that is our goal every week. I think a lot of people, they're like, oh, let's hold them up to 17 is like I think it's the NFL number. I think 21 is the college number. If you can hold teams under those points, you have a good chance to win. But our defense is really, we want to keep them at 0 if we can, And so those challenges of putting in uncomfortable situations, it gets you going. Those are things that you strive to do and be a part of. You look in and these fans are waiting for you to make a play, and your team is relying on you. And, I'm relying on my teammates too to be in the right spot at the right time. And, we're 1-0. By no means was it perfect. So we got to come back and do this debrief like Coach talks about and come back next week and try to do it again.